veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I...
All right, how's everybody doing? This is Dr. Imfan Akpan. For those of you watching, bearded Dr. Imfan Akpan. I've got my winter beard going right now during break. And I'm excited to share this video and to really go over what we're talking about. And this is because, you know, some of this technology, I've been using this technology, the ChatGPT, Claude, Pi, you name it. I'll just say you name it. So I use ChatGPT every day. And many times I may forget that you're always learning. So there's things I know, there's things that other people know about these platforms because they're always changing. And that's why I'm always asking and connecting with people and meeting with them and talking to them about what's going on. I have one person I talked about Copilot, and it's very interesting. So what happened yesterday was that I was in a meeting and I was sharing how I use ChatGPT's vision. So if you didn't know, ChatGPT can see. So what do I mean? Can it see? Yes, it has eyes. And it from my assessment, it's better in reading text than images. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. However, this is very remarkable. And I think it's a very interesting feature, and it's only going to get better. And I think that's important because many times we focus on the downsides of technology and what it can't do, which is true. I like what I heard the CEO and one of the founders of Anthropic AI, he said, well, hey, look, if the AI can do maybe 60%, so it fails 40%, but it can do 60% right now, in a year, it'll probably be at 80 or 90%. So go with that assumption. So looking at ChatGPT and this vision function, I've used it with text and it was amazing. And what I mean by text, the example I gave was I took a picture of some writing that I did and then asked it to summarize it and to make comments for that writing. And it did it within seconds. Now, what I'm doing now is having it actually look at images. So it goes, I took pictures of my refrigerator and asked it, based on what it sees, what can I make to eat for lunch and dinner? And I put the constraint that it had to be 300 calories and high protein. And it gave me some answers, which was very interesting. But before we do that, please make sure you click the notification button, you click like and subscribe so you get notified about any new content that we put out, as well as for those of you who are listening, make sure to leave a comment, as well as come over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. And for the YouTube family, we do have a podcast. So the podcast of this, so the audio version of this, I'll post it on YouTube, but also you can find it on Apple, Google, Spotify. So any platforms, we're on about, I think, 8 or 9 platforms as well. So you can listen to the audio. So you can just look up my name and you'll find the podcast. So let's take a look at this. So I'm in ChatGPT ChatGPT 4. Now, don't judge my refrigerator. Do not judge the refrigerator. So I'm in ChatGPT 4 Plus, the premium version. So I've got the paid version of ChatGPT. So you can go in here. You see there's a carton of eggs. There's some other already cooked eggs, some vegetables, little eggnog, cup of ice. So I took the picture, and this is all through the Android app on my phone. So you got to use your phone for this if you want the fastest way to do it. Otherwise, you'll take a picture on your laptop or upload it to your computer. So I took a picture using my phone, and I asked ChatGPT, what can I make for lunch and dinner from my fridge? Make each meal 300 calories and high in protein. That's a big bar, and those are some big constraints. Now, the first thing in this first iteration, instantly it said, okay, you can create an egg white omelet with spinach. Use about 3 egg whites, handful of spinach, heavy cream. So this, I don't know. Where's the spinach? They didn't have the spinach. And then it talked about dinner, grilled chicken strips, a chicken salad. Don't have the chicken strips or the chicken salad in there. So it tells us to adjust the portions to meet the 300 calorie goal and high protein. So this may be because the constraints are too hard and it wanted to give me an answer. So I asked it, where's the spinach and chicken strips? My apologies for the oversight. I cannot visually identify specific items such as spinach or chicken strips in your fridge. However, based on what I can see, you could make the following. So now it let me know it didn't see it, but it can make the following based on what it can see. Egg salad using the eggs. You can make them hard boiled. Okay, we got hard boiled eggs. Mustard, any herbs or spices available in the refrigerator. Okay, so this is an assumption. Now, tuna salad, if you have canned tuna in your pantry, so it's going outside of the refrigerator, and then it says mayo on the fridge door. The fridge door, unless it's got some superpowers, it's not in the picture. However, okay, we'll give it to it. Or maybe it's making a hunch, right? A good guess. And then any greens and sandwich. So this is bread if you have it on hand. So now I took another picture of the refrigerator, and you can get some of the stuff that's down there. Now it says, based on the contents of your fridge, it says use the boiled eggs. So now I know it can see the boiled eggs, which is amazing. This is great. Then it says serve this with a few of the sugar snap peas on the side for crunch and fiber. There are sugar snap peas. Those right in that bag. So that is either there or, let me see. There are sugar snap peas. No, the sugar snap peas, I think, are right here in the middle. And those are pickles in those bags. So it did find something in there. Now let's look at this. Here's this grilled chicken. Where on the middle shelf, the grilled chicken. I don't see grilled chicken in here. So there's no grilled chicken in here. So, and it's saying to shred it, mix it with a little barbecue sauce with the snap peas. And then it says, please portion accordingly, stay within your calorie limit. The egg whites are about 17 calories each. The chicken calories, okay, depend on the weight. There is no chicken. So I say, given the item visible here. So it's saying, given the items visible. So it's kind of revealing that it knows there's no chicken. Now it says canned tuna. Where does it see the canned tuna? Maybe it thinks that's canned tuna. So it's saying to create high protein tuna salad with using the canned tuna that appears to be on the middle. So it might be there. And then it's assuming we have mayonnaise, and then it's throwing in leafy greens and sugar snap peas. And then it talks about tofu on the middle shelf and the sugar snap peas. Now, there's no tofu. There are no tofu. It says a lot of eggs, but there's no tofu there. So now I go back in with another picture, and I zero shot it and just give it a picture. And then it says the boiled eggs with the sugar snap peas, deli turkey meat. I think there's turkey meat under these egg bites, somewhere in there. Pasta in the blue. That is not pasta. Those are vegetables. So it's assuming a lot. It's saying that in those blue containers, that's pasta. It is not pasta, it's Brussels sprouts in there. And then it talks about sugar snap peas. So let's ask it, can you make without the let's see what it does. So now I'm throwing this in here to see what it can make without the calorie constraints from what it can see. Okay. Pre-cooked pasta. So it's still not able to see the. So this is good. So I took away the calorie constraints. It sees the eggs. So it says make an egg sandwich. And this is based on what it can see. So there are whole eggs in there. If they're bread and wraps available, we don't have that. Slice of cheese, so it's adding some things. Then pasta dish, it's still thinking that there's pasta in these blue containers, which they're not. And so overall, I think what's good about this is that it gives us some ideas. And with the images from the refrigerator, it wasn't so good. Now, with the text, it was amazing. I mean, it was amazing. And I think that may be the next video that I'll do with the text. However, if you have the ChatGPT app and you're able to upload pictures, make sure, try it. I'd love to hear what you think, your thoughts on this. Think of some ideas on how you can use this. And I mean, it can only get better, as we move forward. You take a picture, you can ask questions on that picture. It has visions, which I think is amazing. And on the, I could focus on the negative, what it couldn't do, but I'm going to lean towards the positive side and think about it, what it can do. So I'd love to hear what you think. As always, have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.